Hey, I was thinking, and so I wanted to come on here and share my thoughts with you. Today, I went to a funeral of a family member. She's a cousin, kind of like a third cousin. Her mother and my mother are cousins, are first cousins. Her grandfather and my grandfather were brothers. And so I wanted to go to pay my respect and to also see my family. I have a huge family. My grandmother and granddad by themselves had 10 kids. So tons of cousins just from them. But my granddad was also one of 10 kids. So it's a lot of family, from that line that I don't know. And so I was glad to be able to go. And I knew this cousin who had passed away. She was a breast cancer survivor, and then it came back. And so she battled. And, you know, unfortunately, she succumbed to the disease. But it was beautiful to hear people speak about her, to eulogize her. One thing that I didn't know is that she was an electrical engineer. She had gone to school to do engineering, and she worked as an electrician. Mhm. She was one of the first women electricians in their local union, the first Black one for sure. And it was, it's just nice to hear about that. And I was thinking to myself, and I do this every time I go to a funeral, like, what is my legacy? Like, what would people get up and say about me? Today, the church was packed. There was probably about 10 people who got up to speak about her. And sometimes you can't get anybody to go. So I really appreciated that. But that just shows who she was. And it was just awesome to hear that. And it really just made me start thinking about me. Like, what will people say about me when I'm gone? And I want to ask you that question. What will people say about you? What is your legacy? Do you know what people would say? Will people even get up to say anything? Like, how will you be remembered? And if the answer you come up with is not something that you're pleased with, guess what? You can change all that. You are responsible for creating your legacy because you're creating it every day with each person whose lives you touch. So be intentional about creating your legacy and being remembered for the person you want to be remembered for. So that's what I wanted to leave with you all today because it was something that I thought that's really good. That's really good. It gives us something to think about. All righty, you all take care and have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye. Love you.